I've been arguing with women all week. I've been thinking I'm Kevin Samuels. Real talk. Like Kevin Samuels, I don't know how he does it. Like he loves arguing with girls. I don't like arguing with women. I'm gonna be honest with you. But I mean, that's kind of one of the things that is entertainment with him. I don't like to do it. However, this topic, when I've talked to women, has gotten us to argue a lot. By the way, if you haven't followed my Instagram, please do. I'm at 4 million. Wait, it doesn't pop up? I'm at 4,194,000. I need 6 more thousand for 4.2. Follow my Instagram, Akademiks. Anyway, this particular video has caused so many arguments with me and women. Y'all tell me what y'all think about it before I go in.
I don't have female friends. I don't. I'm incapable of that.
Why? What do you mean?
Well, because, you know, come on.
Because you have a wife.
Well, I have a wife, and I don't really have female friends because, look, okay, let's get rid of this myth right here. Okay, I'm gonna tell you this. Let's get rid of this right here. You're an attractive woman. There's some guy somewhere saying, "Yeah, we're friends." No, that's not true. He's your friend only because you have made it absolutely clear that nothing else is happening except this friendship we have. We remain your friends in hopes that one day there'll be a crack in the door, a chink in the armor. And trust and believe that guy that you think is just your buddy, he will slide in that crack the moment he gets the opportunity.
Because
we're guys.
Men think this way?
99.9% of us think that way. Friends are men. I don't have...
Chat. I listened to this and I was like, fuck. Steve Harvey wrote a book. Why he ain't put this shit in it? This is facts. Ladies and gentlemen, this is facts. Chat Yell, Queen, Iman, all the beautiful chat queens we have, we could discuss this. This is facts right here. I was talking to a lot of women, and there's certain women who, like, they always claim they got a lot of bros and they got a lot of homies that are men. You ever heard a girl... Actually, a lot of hoes say this. They'd be like, yo, all my friends are all dudes. I don't have no female friends, only dudes. And I look at them, I'm like, you're telling me that all your platonic friends are dudes? This is a very tough pill for women to swallow. To understand that the dudes that they consider friends have ulterior motives and eventually and hopefully would fuck them. I argued with many. Yo, I've been cool with so-and-so for so long. No, like, it's not like that. And I'm like, it's not like that for you. But that dude is playing the slow game. Young Money May says you gotta be attractive. Is that the caveat? So wait, could an ugly girl have male friends? I was just telling women, and this is where they were cussing me out. Oh my God. They were like, no, I'm friends with so-and-so, and me and Taekwon, and me and like Tyrell, and me and Jaquan, like we friends. Like, no, they never try to fuck me, and we knew each other. And I told them this. I can't tell what you think about friends. I could only speak, I think, for the male gender in its majority. And I told him, I said, listen, you think you're a friend with a male? Let me tell you what a male likes to do. A male, his friends, they all do the same shit. They do activities together. They go get girls, hunting. They play games. That's having fun. They play games. They play sports. They talk about girls. Most of men activity don't even include females. Like, The same type of fun you can have with your homies if there's a girl there, or if it's a friend, if it's a chick that you're saying is your friend, you can't even have those type of like, you know, that same dynamic with her. You usually go out and bag chicks. You go and bag chicks with your female friend. You usually play basketball. You gonna play basketball with your female friends? Like, women seem to think that their friendships, quote unquote friendships with a dude, is like a dude having friends. It's like a dude being friends with other dudes. It's clearly incorrect. And as someone said in the chat, yeah, if you're attractive and the guy is not homosexual, a lot of times the reason why he's down to be your friend is because there is some attraction there. So I was telling this girl who's attractive and she has, quote unquote, many guy friends. I told her, if you weren't pretty and if these niggas didn't want to fuck you, they wouldn't be your friend. She was bewildered. She was like, what are you talking about? No. They just think I'm cool. And I had to tell some very uncomfortable truths. Some of these truths I have to almost preface to say, these are observations. This is not intended to be any type of misogyny. You see friends? I kick it with niggas that I think are my friends. See, that nigga, he funny as a motherfucker. I could name maybe one or two women on any hand that is genuinely funny. Humor is different between the sexes. Humor is different. Like, I'm kicking with my homies because we got the same interests. He funny as fuck. We be cracking jokes. A lot of times when these chicks talk, they born as paint, number one, or they're not funny. Like, the homies is funny. It's a reason why niggas just fuck you and then go kick it with their homies for the rest of the day. The homies funny. We playing ball. We gambling. We doing this. We doing all nigga shit. I see somebody said, oh, what about, and I won't mention the person's name because I don't want that to be no whatever. Work friends ain't friends. Co-workers ain't friends unless you hanging out. So if it's a girl at work at your job and y'all are cool at the job, there's some people like me. Okay, and I'll mention the name. They say Nadeska. They say, is Nadeska your friend? Me and Nadeska, we are associates and friends within the industry. I've worked with her for many years. That is a completely different situation. I wouldn't even crack certain jokes with Nadeska like I would crack with my friends. Because I'm always thinking about it, and I'm always thinking about my relationship with Nadeska in a work sense. I don't know how y'all horny ass niggas get down with people who are opposite sex at your job, but you could ask Nadeska. I've never said nothing anywhere near inappropriate to her since I've worked with her. Because first of all, I always thought that going into corporate America, it was a setup for somebody to say some shit about me. I don't even make no type of flirting, like, no, I don't do that. So me and Nadeska, we're really cool friends within the confines and space of work. If I'm about to have a night where we all drinking and just like having game, like, I don't know, some shit where we about to get lit, Nadeska not coming. If we about to be on some other shit, Nadeska not coming. You know what I mean? So I'm trying to define what friends is, because people really think that, like, men and women being friends, I think it's hard to define it. It's hard to define friendship, at least for me, when one party has ulterior motives. So this attractive girl, right? And again, this is not Nadeska, clearly. Not that she's not attractive. Just, this is a different woman I'm talking about. This chick was telling me, she was like, yo, I got mad male friends. And I was looking at her and I was like, do you think that none of your male friends want to fuck you? And she was like, maybe some do, but like it's not gonna happen, and we're still friends. And I'm like, you're not friends. That nigga is just putting a placeholder there to keep waiting until the moment and the opportunity that he could fuck the shit out of you. And I'm not gonna lie, I felt she was offended because she was like, wow, not everybody's like horny like you, Akademiks. And I'm like, no, not everybody's as truthful as me. What Steve Harvey said here is true. There's so many dudes who have adopted the friend role position to wait for that day that that woman is having a weakness, a weak moment, vulnerable, or finally just down bad that they're looking towards them that they can finally get in. No, me and the desk never had this. No, it's actually a girl that, like, she's cool. Like, me and her, we fuck with each other. But she really thinks she has a bunch of male friends. She was like, oh. Like, she's like, yo, like, they'll hit me up for these type of things. I'm like, yo, you're attractive. If you think their dick doesn't work because y'all are homies, you're tripping, bro. And then also, if you think that's genuine friendship, when that nigga just wants to fuck you, okay. And this is why I'm saying it's not genuine friendship. Because you ever been dealing with a girl that got that guy who ain't gay, but you're wondering why he always like, he give her advice on all situations? That nigga always gonna be hating on any nigga she fucking with. He always gonna be telling her like, yeah, you shouldn't fuck with, yeah, he shouldn't be doing that. He should be, like, he's a hater. You know why? He want the pussy. He want the pussy, chat. He always gonna be hating. I don't know if there's many women in here. And when Steve Harvey said, he says he didn't personally have women friends. I'm just telling you that what most people consider friendship between sexes is nothing more than a nigga laying in the cut waiting to get in them guts. And if you don't believe that, or if your girl don't believe that, you gotta check that situation. Somebody said, why are you snitching? I'm gonna be honest with you. I don't respect niggas who would be friends with a girl for 5 years and in the back of their mind they're trying to fuck. I think you're lame if you would invest 5 years of quote unquote friendship just to end up trying to fuck. Me, I shoot my shot quick, and if it's over, it's over. It took me about 2 hours to figure out if I had a chance. It took you 5 years. Who wasted time? Who wasted time? But I'm going to be honest with you. I believe this. I'm going to play it again. I'm going to read some of the comments that was on the YouTube video.
Friends are men. I don't have female friends. I don't. I'm incapable of that.
Why? What do you mean?
Well, because, come on.
Because you have a wife.
Somebody said, you ever try hang out with a girl and not smash? Boring. Does this sound like weird if I say 99% of chicks be boring as fuck unless y'all fucking? Like, we ain't just trying to kick it. If there's no sexual situation involved, like we ain't linking up with Keisha unless we either talking about her sucking dick, her actually sucking dick, or her riding some dick. We not just linking her up, or her hooking us up. And by the way, this all excludes the girl, and this is what I was telling the other girl too. I was like, yo, if you really feel you're friends with a dude, 9 out of 10 times is because you're a utility. So you're like, oh, I'm friends with a guy. He don't be trying to fuck me. That's because you hook him up with all of your whore friends that he is going to fuck. It's cool. All right, bet. Like, he looks at you like a buffer. He ain't trying to fuck you. You're giving him all everybody to fuck. Those are the, bruh, there's been mad chicks that me and my homies, have had around, and we're like, you're off limits and you're cool as long as you hook us up with every girl you know that we could fuck. Be honest. Somebody said a female wingman. Yeah. Now that girl might go back and be like, oh, I'm friends with them. Okay, if you want to call it that. You're a utility, though. You're giving us more women to fornicate with. Because we're giving you pretty much like, all right, you off limits, but you gonna hook us up with like 10 of your homegirls. But I don't know nobody who's just friends with a badass chick, like she's bad, and you're just friends with her, and other niggas is fucking her, and you're just cool. Unless you're in some type of weird, deep friend zone shit that you think that you're gonna marry. Like, and by the way, this is the most common friend zone shit, right? Say you run into chicks, and you meet that one girl or that girl that you kind of knew, and you're like, damn, every girl I meet, I just fuck and I dip on. But like that chick who's your quote unquote friend, you fuck her too, but you wouldn't dip on her. So instead of breaking your cycle of fucking a chick and dipping on him, you kind of hold her in that friend space, and you're like, yo, when I'm done with the whores, I'm gonna fuck with you. Everybody does that. I was trying to explain to the chick, she was like bewildered. She was like, what? Huh? Wait. I'm like, yeah. Yo, a lot of niggas were friends with the good girl while we go fuck the hoes. And we're like, when we're done fucking the hoes, we want a girl like you. Duh. Fucking, they were like, what? Huh? ¿Qué lo que? I'm like, it's easy. Am I tripping? Somebody said girls do that too. That's exactly true as well. Girls know this nigga makes sense for them financially. He's stable. He ain't gonna beat her ass. He ain't gonna do this. He gonna be good. But then she like, this nigga boring. Right now, I want a drug dealer that's gonna pistol whip me and that's gonna have like 10 Dracos on him and have like a kilo of coke in my trunk while we driving through the ops block. Yeah. She's cool with the nigga that when she grows out of that, she'll probably link up with him. But right now, she's into fucking all them type of other niggas. But I really had mad conversations about what's true friendship between a male and a female. And I have to add the caveat, an attractive female. Because it would be easier to be, quote, unquote, whatever y'all call friendship between men and women, with the ugly chick. If she ugly, it's like, all right, bet. I ain't trying to fuck her. But I guarantee you, if a nigga is quote unquote friends with a bad bitch and she's fucking everybody, come on, bro. Like you gonna try to get your turn in. Come on, bro. Come on, bro. Come on, bro. Somebody said this is a convo nobody want. Yo, you're right. This is a convo that no girl wants to hear because they're living in delusionality. Women actually think, for the most part, they're hilarious too. That they're funny, that their personality is what keeps guys engaged. Like, yo, like a nigga be like, damn, man, I'm bored as fuck today. Let me go kick it with Keisha to talk about some shit. No! Most of the stuff niggas like doing, females don't do. Like, yo, bro, we look like, niggas love mad basic shit. We want to argue about hip-hop. We want to go fucking, like, gamble. We want to fucking play sports. We want to go fucking, like, it's nigga shit. Why the fuck we want to be around you? Unless you giving us some pussy. It's like they don't get it. It's like they're like, no, I'm like, I'm a good conversationist. I know how to listen. What the fuck? We wouldn't be saying no type of bullshit. I know how to listen. What? I just don't like that delusional shit, man. Y'all know what time it is. I know that Steve was gonna give it up that real. Steve might be giving up that real because he might have been trying to fuck the interviewer. Like the way how he talking, it don't look like this should have been caught on camera. It look like he was trying to tell like, yo, shorty, I know I got a wife, but I ain't trying to be friends with you, man. It's either we fucking or not. It's either we fucking or not. We ain't finna be friends.
Friends are men. I don't have female friends.
You say, oh, my friends are men. I don't got female friends, bro.
I don't. I'm incapable of that.
Why? What do you mean?
Well, because, you know, come on.
Because you have a wife.
Well, I have a wife, and I don't really have female friends because, look,
Let's get rid of this.
Let's get rid of this myth right here. Okay, I'm gonna tell you this. Let's get rid of this right here. You're an attractive woman.
That's him shooting a shot. You're an attractive
Friends
woman.
of men. I don't have.
That's him shooting a shot. You're an attractive woman. I think I gotta find out who was interviewing me. He trying to fuck her.
Because come on.
Because you have a wife.
Well, I have a wife, and I don't really have female friends because look. Okay, let's get rid of this myth right here. Okay, I'm gonna tell you this. Let's get rid of this right here. You're an attractive woman. There's some guy somewhere saying, "Yeah, we're friends." No, that's not true. He's your friend only because you have made it absolutely clear that nothing else is happening except this friendship we have. We remain your friends in hopes that one day there'll be a crack in the door, a chink in the armor. And trust and believe that guy that you think is just your buddy, he will slide in that crack the moment he gets the opportunity. Because we're guys.
Men think this way?
99.9% of us think.
Yo, I was arguing with women. They were like, "No, it's not." Yo, you know what? Every chick's this is delusionality of women. You know what they said to me? It's not all men who think like that. It's only you. You're just too horny. All right, bro. That's one of the only things I can see why Kevin Samuels be violating some of these chicks. Because these women, they'll tell men how men think. They'll tell a nigga how niggas think. Like, wait, you're not a nigga. I'm a nigga. Most of my friends, all my friends are niggas. So you're going to tell me what niggas think, and I'm a nigga. And I think this way, and all my niggas think this way, and you don't care what I think. Okay. I'm telling you, bro. I'm telling you. Shit's crazy. Somebody said, "Oh, God, bro, it's been facts." Somebody said, "I mean, yeah, lying." Bro called me red-handed. Steve got me dead. Somebody said, "Men and women are completely capable of having a platonic relationship. Just because you can't trust yourself around women don't mean other men can't." Hold on. Let me open this chick page. Oh, it's a private. I'm like, yo, this is probably an OnlyFans chick talking. You know the chicks who be doing OnlyFans, they be having all type of delusional type of shit. You get me? Like they'll post pussy picture from here till like next 5-10 years. And then when you see them in person, they'll be like, yo, judge me for my brain. Like, what? Yo, judge me for my personality. Like, what are you talking about, bro? Like, yo, you've been pushing your fucking a roast beef looking pussy for like the last 5 years, but now you want us to judge you by your fucking personality? This shit's crazy, bro. This shit crazy. Like, you can't win with them. To my man. Only a chick will comment this. Look at this. He ain't lying. All right. Adam, he's a simp. Oh, no. Actually, no. He's saying he ain't lying. Okay, he telling the truth. Any nigga will agree with it, he's a simp. Somebody say, you ever try Steve Harvey facts. Somebody says, self-control is a thing too. I mean, I ain't trying to smash every girl I'm cool with. This nigga gay. He gay. he gay. He gay. I ain't gonna hold you. If he hanging out with bad girls, he gay. I ain't gonna lie. He gay as a... This nigga gay as a motherfucker. He look a little sus already. He look a little sus. Yeah, just in that stance, he looks sus. Nah, he looks sus. He looks sus. I understand why you saying that. This nigga... Of course, he not trying to get bag a chick with a fat ass. He trying to get a fat ass. Oh, hell no. He sus. Wait a second, this nigga. You gotta look at some of these niggas who give it. Yeah, look at this comment. Self-control is a thing. Nigga, if you don't get the fuck out of here, nigga. What's wrong with this nigga, bro? What is wrong with this nigga, bro? What's wrong with this nigga right here? This nigga is tweaking. Let's see what people said. Exactly? What the fuck? Facts? Wait, hold on, man. Somebody said, speak for yourself, nigga. Somebody said, who said it was wrong? Yeah, that nigga's sus, bro. I ain't gonna lie to you. We gotta just be honest. Somebody said the real predator. All right, see, this is what I hate. Is this a dude that said that? Somebody said real predator behavior. Bro, speaking about the natural instincts of a man, they've almost outlawed what being a male is. Like, they'll look in the animal kingdom and they don't look at it and be like, yo, wait, that fucking cow just raped that other cow. Yo, that dog raped that chick. Like, is it? Because they don't look at that. But for us, if we discuss instincts, and by the way, instincts doesn't mean because we're all socialized, we could choose whether or not to act on them. But when people talk about primal instincts, they've almost outlawed what is meant to be a man. I personally think men instinctually want to impregnate as many women as possible. Just like in many different species, the male animal wants to impregnate as many female animals as possible. I think that's the same with men, even though we're humans. Now we're conditioned and socialized to say, not a good choice, especially if you got money. All them chicks gonna bring you to the cleaners with child support. Damn, because we're trying to build families and this and third, and we're gonna have households. Wouldn't make sense if you got kids over. See, we're conditioned and socialized to make different choices, even in light of what is clearly and obviously primal instincts by humans. If you listen to bitch nigga Twitter, shea butter Twitter, feminist Twitter, they will shame you for even having a penis. They will shame you to the point you might even think, should I cut this motherfucker off or not? They'll shame you for even considering yourself a man. They feel like they be thinking that you gotta decide your gender. You get me? Like they'll be like, yo, you think you're a man? Like they will fucking make you feel like shit. So as I'm watching this shit, I'm like, it's real predator behavior for someone to say, I don't want to be friends with females because usually females I'm trying to fuck. That's a predator? I would imagine a predator is saying, I'm going to lie to a female. I'm going to lure her in with gifts, my lifestyle, this, that, and third. I'm going to get her till she's like unassuming and then spring my dick out or try to fuck her in some type of weird way. But a guy who's saying, hey, I kind of know this about how I feel. I don't want to be friends with women. I can't be. I'm incapable of that. I won't even put myself nor that person in that position. You know what this motherfucker is saying? That's a predator. That's a predator. They're calling him a predator. For him saying that he couldn't be, he can't fuck with like a woman. He can't be friends with women like that because his natural instinct and what usually happens is that he's thinking like, yo, if she's attractive, maybe I would want to get with her, and that would probably taint the sanctity of friendship. They're calling him a fucking predator. Let's keep it going. Drew says, I ain't hear no cap. Okay. Somebody says, yeah, I'm guys. So if your girlfriend got a male friend, and if I'm, what? I don't know what this is. Somebody said, man just snitched on the whole 3.8 billion male population. Do y'all consider Steve Harvey as snitching in terms of breaking down his game? Some people did consider that in terms of, you know, how he talks about, like he wrote a book and people thought that like he was giving up too much game. Y'all think he was snitching when he said this? Because truth be told, only the lame niggas are saying don't say that, right? It's the niggas who want to be in the friend zone for 4 years. And for y'all niggas, I have no empathy. If you want to lay around and listen to a girl tell, like those same niggas who in the friend zone for 4 years, they're probably hearing about her fucking other niggas and they're just quietly waiting their time. They're waiting till that girl gets beaten down, cheated on, her emotions is like, yo, exhausted, and then they're going to present themselves as like some type of white knight, some type of, oh, I'm the change from what you're used to type shit. I don't, like, you're saying that you're snitching on them? I don't get it. I don't get it.
Friends are men.
Let me see if any other interesting comments. Old man capping. How's he capping? How's he capping? I'll amend what my point is from what Steve is saying. I don't believe that a man and a woman being friends is the same as two niggas being friends. When you are friends with the opposite sex and especially if that person is attractive, it's much different than when you're friends with the same sex and you're not attracted to the same sex. Because at that point, that's where real friendship is. There's no part of friendship that should be attraction. Friendship should be like, yo, all right, cool. I like to roll dice, you like to roll dice. I like to play basketball, you like to play basketball. Shit, this is how I like to crack jokes, or this is my sense of humor, that's your sense of humor. And a lot of niggas, like, they like to become friends with the attractive girl just to lay in the cut. I'll just leave that there. You guys can have your opinion about this, but I really believe that there's a lot of women who, I don't know if I was giving them like a wake-up call, but they were, fuck that. No, what are you talking about? Yo, those are my niggas. And I'm like, really? Okay.